Alrighty, everybody. I'm gonna play Messing My Face for you today. I hope you enjoy. And at the very end, I'm gonna talk about the song and the lyrics and what they mean and stuff. So here we go. Calling out to those way down, tired with the burden of self, and calling out to those way down, tired with the burden of self. And if you wanna mess around, call me on your flip phone. And if the mothers take you down, call me on the payphone. St. Patty's Day in the farmer's market, ribs and spices on my fingers, and Rod got a hot dog and Abe has 30 days to his name. And if you wanna mess around, call me on your flip phone. And if the mothers take you down, call me on the payphone. And I think it's blown over, twin songbirds, and I'm sober. Sweet lemons and forests, I'm crazy and I'm looking. And if you wanna mess around, call me on your flip phone. And if the mothers take you down, call me on the payphone. That's Messing My Face. It's kind of a miracle that I got through that whole thing without terribly messing up. It's ironically such a hard song for me to play. What is it about, you may ask? This is about my experience living in Westwood, California for about 9 months. I was living with my parents. I wasn't doing so well at that time. I was really struggling and had a lot of addictions going on, and I just could not get sober. I could not get my life together. I was a really dark place. Anyway, I started going to 12-step meetings every day, and this song is about how it felt to go to 12-step meetings every day and meet the wonderful people I met there. So anyway, the first verse says, calling out to those weighed down and tired with the burden of self. That's kind of what the 12-step program does. It calls out to people like me at that time who were just totally destroyed and totally exhausted with struggling with myself. And so this song is kind of like repeating that sentiment of like, I'm trying to talk to you, the person who can't take it anymore. And then the chorus, if you want to mess around, call me on your flip phone. There's a lot of people in addiction recovery who switch to flip phones because it helps them like detach from their addictions or detach from old communities of people who are bad for them. They change their number. There's all sorts of reasons why people do this. And it's just kind of a funny joke among the people that I was associating with, how people just starting out always have flip phones. So anyway, if you want to mess around, just like if you just need someone to be with, call me on your flip phone. If the mothers take you down, call me on the payphone. If the mothers take you down, I don't know. The line just seemed right. Mothers, not meaning like literal childbearing women, is not really what I meant by that word. Mothers meaning like mother effers, kind of the crass version of that word. Unfortunately, for those of you who can't handle that word, no worries. I did not say the full word. So if the evil people get to you, you know, if these terrible addictive industries bring you down, call me. That's one of the biggest tools of a 12-step program is there's a phone list, and people can call other addicts who are struggling. And that was so helpful for me. So that's what that means. Second verse, St. Patty's Day in the farmer's market. This is talking about like an actual memory. On St. Patrick's Day, after a meeting, a bunch of us went out to the farmer's market and got food, and the sun was shining, and it was the perfect temperature. Everybody was just so happy to be together. It was just such a redemptive moment that brought that kind of hope that, you know, maybe I can become a healthy person, and maybe I can have friends again, and maybe I can be somebody that has peace and serenity and friendship in their life. I'll never forget that little 60-minute window where we were all eating together and laughing and talking, and it was just like so important to me. And just that it was a bunch of addicts, a bunch of broken people who on their own basically self-destruct, and a lot of addicts just end up dead and alone. And so to all be together and sober and laughing and smiling was a miracle. I don't think I'm going to post this video out into the public internet because this song's just a little too personal. So that's just for the street team, just for the people I trust the most. Anyway, I hope this song can be as comforting to you as it is to me. And if any of you struggle or feel alone, please reach out in this Facebook group or over Messenger, whatever. That's what I'm all about. So, love you all. See you next time. Bye.